I'm Alex Eller here for the Antelopes Facebook page, and I'm here at the Midwest Wrestling Duels at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds with UNK wrestler Josh Portillo. UNK's 125-pound wrestler. And Josh, kind of a mixed day here today against Western Colorado. Had a loss in that first match. Just kind of talk about what kind of went wrong in that match and how good that wrestler was.
Yeah, I know that guy's a very tough opponent. He actually beat the national champion in my bracket last year, the guy who beat me in the national finals. So I knew he was good then. But at the same time, at the UNK Open in November, I tech-fouled him in the first period. So I beat him kind of good. And it's not that I underestimated him, but, I mean, sometimes it's like that. If I can be honest, I got pretty tired in that match for some reason, which is weird because my conditioning's been getting better and better. And like at national duels, my conditioning felt good, but I just kind of gassed out that match, and it was kind of a weird one. There's some iffy calls, but he put 10 points up on me, which is way too many, of course. But like I said, he's a very tough opponent. He's in our region, so I'll face him again, and hopefully I can get that back, and then all will be good. I can beat him at regions, and then if I have to face him at nationals, then so be it. But no, he's a very tough opponent. Like I said, he's really long, which that's kind of my weakness, like really long guys. But like I said, I'll adapt again. Like I said, it's weird because I've beat him kind of bad, and then that match kind of wasn't too pretty. Like he beat me kind of bad. So like I said, we'll probably face again, maybe in the regional finals, and we'll see how it goes then. But he's tough.
How was it after that loss to be able to come back out there and get a nice win like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know that score wasn't as good, and I was kind of upset about my first match because obviously losing isn't ideal. It's kind of funny because usually I tech fall guys, which is beating them by 15 or more points. But I was just like angry at that match. I was like, I just want to pin this guy, and because I'm trying to go for the D2 tech fall record, but that only counts for same division schools. So and that was a JUCO school, so it didn't matter. But it felt good to get back out there. And get back get back rolling, I guess. But I mean, it doesn't completely take away from the loss, of course. Especially since I probably should beat that guy anyway, so it wasn't like a special win necessarily. No offense to him, but yeah, it was nice to end the day on a win.
Looking at the team overall, last week you guys kind of struggled a little bit, had 2 losses at a tough dual meet. Talk about you guys and how you guys were able to come back here today. You've got 2 wins so far in the duels, and you got 1 more still going. But just talk about the resilience of this team and how they've been able to come back.
Yeah, the UNK wrestling team is an extremely resilient team. Constantly, year after year, we have kind of bad first semesters. Like last year going into national duels, we were 0-3 to 3 Colorado schools, Colorado Mesa, Pueblo, and then Western State, who compared to the national level, they're not as good. So we're 0-3 going to national duels, then we came out and got 3rd, beating some very good teams. And the same thing this year. We lost to Augustana earlier in the year, but then we ended up getting 4th at national duels. And we actually ended up beating the number 1 ranked team at the time at national duels. But another thing, too, is our lineup's just starting to form. Coaches said today this is probably the first time we have our regional lineup. So the lineup that we're going to see at regionals and, the guys we're going to see at nationals. So, I mean, we had some guys that have been injured before, and they're just coming back. We have a transfer. We had people who were ineligible first semester for miscellaneous reasons. And this is the first time that we really have our full lineup, which is kind of exciting. But like I said, we're a very resilient team, and we're a team that fights. We might not even be the best skilled, honestly, but we're a team that fights. And, like prime example, last year at regions, Jared Heinrichs, he lost first round at regions, fought all the way back, avenged 2 losses to get from early in the year to get 3rd, and then he made the national finals. Like that's just one example of how we really come along at the end of the year. So like I said, we're just a team that really comes strong at the end of the year, and that's a lovely thing because it's almost like, obviously we don't want to lose in the first semester, but it's almost like it's whatever because we know we trust our training and just kind of the way we have our training plan set up. We peak at the right time, which like I said, last year we had 4 finalists for nationals, which is insane, especially when we only had 1 seed. We only had one seed. We only had 1 person who was supposed to make the finals. We punched 4 guys in, which was the most in that decade. 4 is a good number. We almost had half the guys in the national finals. So if we can do that again, which is nice because we return all of those finalists, and we got a couple other hammers that can really make the finals too. Like, I mean, I might be biased, but I really think we can win a national title and turn it on at the end, regardless of how the first semester looked.
All right, that's going to wrap it up here for our interview with Josh Portillo. Thanks for stopping by and doing this interview with us. That's going to be it here for the Antelope.